killed.
New York. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And we are underway in Buffalo. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more
Jorel
of this
is
game
the
goes
Ram,
on, because
and
we know that like these are
Bills.
wideouts, either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that would work well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
And they'll get him down as he's in. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
Ooh, baby.
It's A.J. Klein, the linebacker. Past the 20.
Boy, you ain't got no feet.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. When it was 3rd down defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Felt a little sting in the heart already at the beginning of the game.
From the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
He's off.
Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. And looking to erase his memory bank from his opening drive a moment ago that ended in a pick 6 for the first points of the ball game.
In my experience, a lot of quarterbacks, after throwing a pick 6, the first thing they want to do is fire another one and get those points back immediately. But what really helps you get back in sync is a good, long, methodical drive, mixing the run and the pass, tamp things down a little bit.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Kupp. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Stafford looks to throw again. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. Into a double team.
Woo!
I
like it like that. Yeah, baby. I like it like that. I like it like that.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. Flushed out right. And some room to maneuver. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. On a jet sweep, this is Beasley. They find some open field here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's another first down on a big gainer here.
You add a bitch to right.
But you talk about catching a defense off guard. They were not expecting jet sweep at all.
Well, he was 10 yards downfield before the defense even knew what hit him. So a really good play call against a defense that was set up for them to gain big yardage. And how about how they executed the handoff there? That means they spent some time with the wide receivers taking handoffs from the quarterbacks.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Flush to his right. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
The kick by Bass is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the They're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After the interception, here's Stafford. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Yeah, you better be hurt. You hurt your feelings too, I bet you.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Thank you.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right.
Oh!
For Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 15.
No, it's a user
Started
thing.
running out. I
It's
thought
a
there was
user
a
thing.
window, but that
It's a
window
user
closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Stafford. And from the 40.
Nice, yes, you did,
Whatever.
I hated good.
That's a throw he wishes he had back.
Well, where's my
Certainly
knife?
does, but
I
as
don't
you
get a
well know,
knife?
this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a toss to Singletary running to the left. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
I don't get a knife either. I don't get a knife for that one.
And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Pass on for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
17-0. The Bills ahead in the first ever Burrito Bowl.
The LA offense ready for this next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Oops.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Ouch!
Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4.
Hold up. I want to see that shit again. Oh, Darrell, stop sucking your lips. Dude, I almost got you again. Right here. Poof. Oh! You're teleported.
How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
A give, Singletary. Take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills continue to pull away here in this first half.
Jarrell fell silent.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
And it's 24 to 0 late in the first half.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Run,
And
baby,
beyond
run.
the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Here comes the farmer with the gun.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
That's what I'm talking about.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces.
I don't care. He got the hit, too.
Out there playing against him today.
3rd and 2, Stafford. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down.
No, fool. Holy shit.
4th down coming up.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Throwing again is Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Henderson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Here's Stafford. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. And 8 plays to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Gay's kick is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns.
You're going to go for it, weren't you?
So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah,
we all know you're going to go for it.
Right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
My chance to give me a whole lot more than yours.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. For the Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they're
Oh, nice job, Randy.
My goodness.
Whatever it is.
And the Rams are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception out back. You do give it to them in plus territory as well.
They were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. The final shot before the break, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
Holding. Defense.
Offense.
Whatever,
man. They get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Oh, what the? That wasn't face mask?
He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
It would never.
Whatever.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen rolling to his right. Finding room inside the 40. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Touchdown, Bills. That's caught. Cole Beasley, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
Why didn't
attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think he just said, well, my kicker's hurting this spot. No, okay.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. To the air again, Stafford. And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Stafford.
Oh, I missed him.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. Stafford now to throw. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And unable able to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Well, that's the 4th time that they've tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. They've done a great job.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. Singletary, a 1st down and more. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line.
None.
Here's Singletary.
Oh,
goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Oh, what
They'll have to
the
deal with a
fuck?
2nd and 14 now after the
60.
loss. On the handoff, running left, Singletary. And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Allen. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And they fake it.
Oh, Darrell slide coming. No.
It's out, it's loose. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Thank God, that's probably why they didn't call it, because he would have called it out of bounds. Then it would have been a penalty, but out of bounds, nah, it's okay.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Come on, man. Then why do you always do that?
Stafford. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker. That's batted down and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. A quick pass to Cup.
Run.
And he will be taken down inside the Buffalo 20. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. Now Stafford. He'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this underneath to Henderson. Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That
what a shot.
With the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Over the middle and complete to the tight end.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll run here with Henderson. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Once more with Henderson. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Oh my God.
Now it's Stafford. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. A big seam, and he might go all the way.
Showtime today, baby.
And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them until the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point by Bass.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and the lead will slow by 1 more.
if we would have a camera right now on Jarrell, you could see his little lower lip quivering.
Get another shot on
He's
offense
about
following
to
that
try.
kick 6. And now the kick is away.
He's trying to keep it together really well.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. LA ready for its next possession. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive.
He touches the ball, he getting hit.
To let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Hyde dancing past him. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
No, accept it.
So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw is Stafford. This is caught. It's Woods. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Henderson now on 1st and 10. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Throwing is Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And somewhat of a measure.
Really? That's all
He's
you
in
needed
for
to
the
win.
touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team.
And
I think it
3
counts more for the
timeouts.
fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but This one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Yeah.
So it's a victory for the Buffalo Bills, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that.